Excuse me. Right, can we hear me first before I start doing everything?
Is this session 4?
It's session 3. Because we had session 0, which was when you guys were kids.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. Oh. Well. Oh. It's the Nick only stream over there. But anyway, hello and welcome to session 3 of Bloodbond and Beyond play The Wilds Beyond the Witchlight. Before I jump into doing a recap of last week's, not last week, 2 weeks ago session, quick thing about our sponsors, which will be deathdesignco.com, where you can find all sorts of amazing merch to do with cryptids, many skulls, so many notebooks. I have so many of the notebooks. I think I actually have 5. Along with t-shirts, patches, everything. So you can find him at deathdesignco.com and use code BEYOND to get 10% off your order. And you can also go to my Etsy shop, which is Crafts and Wonders on Etsy, where you can get all sorts of D&D stuff, along with enamel pins, book sleeves, dice bags, dice, anything. And put her on the spot now while she's having a drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it me?
You!
My band, Mountain Caller, has a new album out, came out in January. If you like fat riffs and beautiful melodies and weird sci-fi, feminist, allegorical musical tales made by a bunch of queers, it's probably your thing. You can stream it everywhere or buy it from churchroadrecords.com.
Perfect. Has anyone else got any announcements, or is that all for now? Okie dokie. So, last time the crew did a lot of things. They went around the Hall of Illusions, where they saw each of themselves get older, apart from one, along with a strange figure in a mirror try and coax someone else to come through the mirror. They found that they could not themselves go through the mirror. And they then went to have fun at the snail races, where a few won, few lost, got different prizes. They then made their way across to the mine carts, where they experienced different levels of terror and fears, which some of it stayed with them, some of it hasn't. And Sentry had a little bit of a scuffle with the owner of that ride before they met Burley, the very, very tall bugbear, who gave it was Tok and Sage a ride as they went over to the big top because they were on their search for Kettlestem, who is the little Kenku who has been causing a little bit of mischief around. But she did tell them some very interesting things about her deity of sorts, or her patron, who has become silent, and she thinks it has something to do with the carnival itself. And they were planning about getting the pocket watch from Mr. Light. Mr. My brain don't work. Not Mr. Light, sorry, Mr. Witch's pocket watch. as it had something to do with trying to get into the fable. So, picking up, you guys are outside of the big top at the moment. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, so it's getting darker, and you can see that there are now little floating lights around to illuminate the areas, along with the usual string lights. But these floating lights are kind of just like hovering around in different colours, kind of enticing the area, making it still feel warm and happy. And you hear what you see first is a green tiefling who has purple painted horns step out, and with a scroll, he says, if I can find my bloody page for it. The big top extravaganza tonight at midnight. Prepare to be delighted. And then he decides to go back inside once he's made his hourly declaration. You can see that Kettlestem is still, she transformed, I believe, into a halfling. And still wearing her slightly handmade wings. And Burley is there, like he's heard this so many times, it's kind of just not affecting him anymore. Goes, that'll be the best time to go do the plan if you want to do the plan. That's when Mr. Witch doesn't have his pocket watch on him. Or you could go enjoy it. It's very fun.
What part of the day is it now?
It's evening time. It's about, giving like normal time, it's about 6. So yeah, dusk has begun to settle and everything.
We have a long time to wait.
I mean, there are other areas you can go visit, but
we haven't got to the lake yet.
Oh, you should definitely go. You should definitely go visit Miss Pasha. She's very beautiful. She sings a lot.
Okay.
To those who don't have any notes, she is the mermaid that Candlefoot is in love with.
That could be quite fun.
Oh god.
We could go find out what she thinks of Candlefoot necessarily. See if it's worth fighting his corner. And
well, Kettlesteam was going to go return Candlefoot's voice.
Maybe.
You said you would.
Did give you doll. You have doll now. You give voice back.
Okay,
Well-
we'll give the voice back.
Yeah. Let's go and do that.
How do we find a voice?
Take necklace off doll.
Right.
From last time, the doll did have like a thorny bit around the neck to kind of symbolize the voice being gone.
Right.
You deal with Candlefoot. Kettlestem no care.
Okay then. You go have some fun, and we'll meet you back here around
Okay.
midnight.
Good plan, good plan. Smart one.
You are very clever, Enter.
I can be.
That's so sus.
Yeah.
I am smart, yes. So she, in her disguised self, scuttles away. So you're kind of just left with Burley, who still is. He's got Tok on his shoulders. top, you can see everything. The
I'm having a
entire
whale of a time.
kingdom.
It's great.
So Burley, would Candlefoot still be around the Hall of Mirrors around now?
Yeah. He usually hangs around that area a lot.
Do you reckon you'd like to accompany us back there? Sorry, guys, I've just got used to the height now. I quite like. Yeah, it's funny how much like leg you see otherwise. It's quite a nice place, this actually. It's kind of just looking around pleasantly.
It's very nice. Very homely. Minus the disappearances.
So how long have you been working for the carnival then?
He like begins to like count on his like fingers and just a while.
Right.
Understandable.
I'm not the best at maths, but I can get there. But yeah, if you want to go see Candlefoot, he's always at the Hall of Illusions. He runs it. Funny little thing.
Poor fellow. Then let's head down there then.
Sage, are you still attached to Burley's dungarees?
We're hanging off the back.
Yeah.
I mean, if Burley's coming with, I'll stay on.
Does anyone else want to be picked up by Burley?
No, thank you.
No. So
You
true.
guys
Whee!
are missing out.
I'm
This
already
is-
up there.
We'll give you the
Pretty
extra
much.
like foot of height.
Yeah, I'm fine. It would be very upsetting for everyone, I think, if I couldn't win him.
Just up in the
Well-
air, just whee! So you
So
guys make
this
your
is
way.
uppies.
This is uppies.
While we walk, enter. Given that you are very clever,
Mhm.
we would like to know what is maths.
Numbers. The use of numbers.
How do you use numbers? You can't.
What do you count with them?
You can count with them. Is that all it is?
Basically.
Oh, we thought it would be difficult.
It can be.
Such as when you count very high, or when you're trying to count animals and they move while you're trying to count them.
That can be a complex use of maths, yes.
Thank you.
That's quite all right.
Just don't
If-
introduce
if-
Sentry to a times table.
Shall we just continue walking along,
still
frowning
Yeah.
thought? I'm going to just count, random things that I see. Just, you see my lips moving, and she's just like pointing at stuff.
Does she memorize all these things? Does she retain this memory of all the numbers?
Don't know.
How many floating lights are there? Oh wait, no, they're moving.
find
They're
out.
moving. They're moving.
Yeah.
DM, from being here so long, do I remember like how much time roughly we spend on the plane of existence that we travel to?
Usually it's a day or so.
And what happens to the people from their realm when we move to another realm?
Usually most of them will leave after the crowning of the monarch.
By choice?
By choice. Those who
What?
don't, usually Burley will escort them out.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're on a time-sensitive gig.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
You know that it's that thing of like as soon as the monarch's done, that's kind of show over. Most will just shuffle out. So
Best friends till midnight.
no, not midnight. The monarch is crowned at dawn. The big
Best
top
friends till
extravaganza.
dawn.
It's
But,
okay. We've got another like 6 hours.
maybe
Post
not like
midnight.
another
Eight.
6 now. Yeah, like 9-ish.
Okay. Cool.
9,
Do
yeah,
you-
9-10ish hours.
Do you decide to tell us about that fable or not yet?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Just musing.
Like live my existential winter crisis on my own, just a little.
So you all returned to the Hall of Illusions, and you can see Candlefoot just like ushering people in, seeing a few people come out. Like some of them are smiling, some have been like all any color has just drained from them as they have gone through the Hall of Mirrors. But as soon as he sees you, he just waves over.
Who wants to deliver the good news?
Mm. I mean, up close he's a bit creepy.
He's very creepy.
Yeah.
He means well. Very creepy.
And as we're saying this, I'll take the thorny thing off the doll. Yeah, still creepy.
Yeah. You alright now?
Yeah, you probably want to drink.
Did you say something? Still can't hear him. Can you hear him?
Sounds a
He's
bit
gonna-
whole.
Nay. He's gonna run over to the stand where you guys got food from beforehand and just guzzle down a giant jug of water. Just I can speak again. I have my voice back.
Yeah.
Yep, still can't hear him.
No.
What? Can you please roll deception for me, Nick?
I could. Where's my character sheet?
I'm gonna lean.
Shenanigans.
I'm gonna lean over to Sentry and be like, I can hear him.
We can.
Very, very quiet.
I
Like
feel like
whisper
Tok
quiet.
has to lean down, which is the first time ever Tok has experienced leaning down to somebody.
That's a
I'm going.
15.
You can see like the dread begin to fill his eyes, and he just goes up to Fable and shakes her a little bit. Can you hear me? And he's like, you can feel like his like hands trembling.
Wait, did you guys hear a whisper?
Can't hear you. You're muted.
The
Something's
irony!
touching-
The
something-
irony!
Something is touching me. I can't
I
see
heard a
what it
whisper.
is.
Sentry will lean up to talk and say,
Rage. Can you please
I
roll
think
deception for me?
everyone is broken. Maybe they got broken on the scary ride that upset them.
What am I
Yeah.
rolling?
Deception for me, please.
Disgrace. Oh, he's gonna fucking die. I've got a +7.
Yeah, I think you're right. No one's. I'm just being honest.
What a D20.
Oh, yeah, Tuck can't lie.
I'm sorry, I've got like 4 handful. There's a D20. There we go.
Somewhere in this pile is a D20.
26. I show like a little bit of panic in my face, and it's the most convincing display of.
He begins to sink down to the floor onto his knees and just starts wailing and just like, first my voice, now my body.
Where did Candlefoot go? I hear a whisper. Speak louder. Where are you?
I'm here.
No,
I'm
it's
actually
getting.
going to cry.
It's fading.
All right,
It's fading. I can't.
this is too sad. So I'll squat down next to him and I will say, "Everything is fine, Candlefoot. We can see you. We can hear you. We're just messing."
I immediately lean over to Sentry.
And he's just going to envelop you in a hug, and there's just tears and snot everywhere.
Creepy
Yeah.
and gross.
Why would you do
Unfortunately,
this
they're
to
not
me?
broken.
Why would you do this to me?
We did get you your voice back.
And then you made me think I was invisible.
I'll hand them a piece of cloth to wipe their face.
Thank you. My eyes actually leak from
No.
doing
Their face is
And a bit
covered
of
in glitter.
pumpkin.
that.
I was.
Thank you. You can have it back, so now you've got a snotty glissant.
It's fine. I'll just shake it. It'll come off with the glitter.
It's still slightly damp.
It's fine. Worth it.
So now Candlefoot is covered in tears, snot, and glitter.
And so am I.
Yes, you are. It's a beautiful masterpiece.
All right.
Creepy, gross, and also somehow fabulous.
Mm.
Take it off.
The glitter is like slightly stuck to you. It's like, how did you do it? How did you get it back?
We just asked nicely.
Persuasion.
You managed to find the
Threats.
king.
Yeah.
Did you say rats?
Threats.
How did you get rats?
I think his hearing's gone too.
He's just a fucking mess on Fable. Poor Fable.
Abel's got a hand out and is trying to get further away.
It's
Politely.
With your
Like the-
directional, does that mean you accidentally go closer?
No.
you stand up instead.
So Candlefoot, this has
Yeah,
obviously been a bit traumatic for you.
a bit.
You're looking a bit of a state right now. You don't want to go see that lovely mermaid now you've got your voice back, looking like this. So
Go see
why
her.
don't you go and clean yourself up, and then go up to the lake and try and relax a bit.
I'll do that. Thank you. And he goes to try and give you a hug.
No,
I will use
maybe
this
after
opportunity.
you've done something about this.
Can you please roll me a dex save? Sorry, Rach, what were you
Me
saying?
for escaping or James for avoiding?
Both of you.
Oh,
Will this be the grossest session? Who knows?
22.
Oh, okay.
That was a
you-
natural 20 as well. So.
The first
No.
nat 20.
okay. 1 second. Dex save
Yes, please.
14.
No, you good. You managed to kind of just be like out the way, And so you just literally sidestep as he charges forward, and then he lands smack on his face.
Yep,
So now
definitely
he's-
going to need to clean yourself up.
I'll do that.
so.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
what?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Her
you.
name's Pasha, right?
Yeah, Palasha, which is
Palasha.
Palasha,
Pasha.
like a splasher.
Right, so in order to kill Tom, we have Palasha. And then where did we get to on the missing cub?
Nowhere. No track.
Did we have a kind of initial starting point?
Nope.
Or
Cub's been
okay.
missing for a very long time.
All right. Maybe it was stolen out of the carnival.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Possibly.
Perhaps it wandered through the mirror. You know, creepier things have happened.
I do hope that guy's alright.
He
Oh,
has
what,
been
the one?
behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
the one you
guessing
didn't
not.
tell me about. Oops. The one I'm probably not supposed to know in character, but I do otherwise. Yeah, I hope they're alright.
Out of character, you hope they're cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I hope everything's gravy for them, but
The chill.
in character I don't know, yeah. Oops.
Right.
Is there anywhere that might look like? I was thinking maybe last session, would there be anywhere that's like a container for animals, like if they've got any kind of spectacular shows where they keep all the, you know, if there's a circus part of this carnival.
It doesn't look like they have any contained animals like that from like
No.
going around.
Hmm.
And if it helps, wise, y'all haven't been to the Dragonfly rides, the Gondola Swans, Silver Lake, or the Pixie Kingdom. Plus the staff area, but
Yeah, we were gonna
No,
go to
that's true.
because that's where the Kenku was, but we found the Kenku pre going to the Dragonfly rides.
Yeah.
When we travel from realm to realm, DM, we don't pack up like a traditional carnival, do we? We literally our realm it's like a bubble realm, basically, isn't it?
kinda. The Witchlight hands who there'll be people who go around like with more wings. They're the ones who help pack out everything up. Like the ones who have stores and everything, they don't pack up. It's the witch hand people who do.
Yeah, but in the question is more like, does everything like get packed up? The tent? Do we travel on horses to go somewhere, or is it more like we just mystically appear
Mystically up here.
somewhere the same where we? Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's
That's
no,
why
like-
I was.
Yeah.
There's no like horses to transfer us anywhere, or you know.
No. It's all done through the owner's magic that you know.
Yeah, got it. Perfect. Thank you. Sorry.
So the whole carnival blinks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a
That's
massive-
what I thought.
It's a massive blink spell.
Cool.
Well, where are we right now? Outside the Hall of
You are-
Illusions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could walk to the lake and then walk around. This is out of character, obviously. I've got no idea where anything is in character.
Yeah. The
Um,
Pixie Kingdom is really close.
You have a map. You can still see the map. It's more when you begin to walk in the direction, that's when it will change.
Got it. So yeah, we could totally do the Pixie Kingdom first.
That's real close. Yeah.
Yes.
Although it might be nice to be in a crowd a bit more my size. Just please
the
mind
moment
your
you're a
step,
giant.
guys, when you go in. Oh, that's true. Yeah, actually.
At the moment,
I
you're
imagine-
the tallest character.
We could recruit the bugbear. And just have him be my personal taxi. That could be quite nice. But
The rest of the campaign.
I imagine he has places to be. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he
Good
does
job
have a
to do.
job. We do. I'm supposed to be at work.
Oh, that's true.
Didn't they
We could
just give
ask.
you a job because you're stuck here?
Yeah.
I mean, not to be hurtful.
The job
But-
of convenience.
Pretty much. All right, should we head to the Pixie Kingdom?
Yeah.
Talk.
Are you leading them, by the
Yes.
way?
No, Burley is.
No, we've got beyond the point of asking Fable to
Yeah.
lead us places, surely.
Oh, it's more if Fable decides to.
I'm sure the second I start walking off somewhere, someone will turn me
Right.
around. Anyway, sorry, Century.
Talk, we are not as tall as Burley, but when he has to go, you are welcome to ride on my shoulders.
That would be very kind, Century. Thank you.
I forgot you
I,
couldn't go up there. You're so tiny.
Hello. I usually don't mind walking. I quite like the ground under my feet, but there's something about this like being able to see, more than like boots and scabby knees. It's quite nice being up here, so that would be lovely. Thank you. And about earlier as well, that our friends weren't broken. Unfortunately, they were lying. And I might need to explain that to
way
you
of putting it.
some point. I mean, deception is
bit
deception,
strong.
friend.
Pretending.
You weren't telling the truth.
It was jesting.
Pretending is more accurate. Playing a game.
Why, when you say it like that, does it sound almost all right? But I still, it doesn't sit right with me, I'm afraid. I can't. They weren't being honest so that they could get something out of the situation that they might not otherwise have got.
Century looks absolutely horrified.
In this case, it was a laugh.
Oh no. We've broken Century.
We're gonna need a list.
Well, I can't write it or read it.
I,
Is that the first time we've gotten any hint that you can't read or write?
No, because we had the horses, the thing with
Yeah.
the puzzle. Someone had to come back on with me because I couldn't do it myself.
He was too scared. The horses are too scary.
are you just like Entei's just an absolute what do you call it, like a savant? He can just do mental maths for everything because he can't write any of it down.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you not write numbers either?
Well, I can't write, so I guess not.
As in, you physically can't hold a.
Can't pen work, just gone.
Like,
And
if the
can't-
pen goes in the hand, does the pen fly out the hand?
No, the pen is in the hand, but if Enter tries to write anything, it's completely illegible.
It's like,
Is it a phobia? Are you afraid of the pen? Like, you suddenly look down and realize you're holding it, and you're like, oh, fuck yeah!
No, I assume it is the work of these hags.
Hmm.
Because I used to be able to read and write. And then after this carnival, the first time,
What? That's a horrible situation. I would like to meet these hags and get our stuff back if we can.
I would like to meet these hags and stab them in the face.
Mm.
Have
His
we
words.
all
I'm a fan of both those ideas.
spoken to each other about what we lost?
Well, now you know I'm illiterate ever since.
You didn't used to be.
No.
Sage is gonna jump back onto Burley's straps and just be like, Pixie Kingdom! And point.
That's deflecting.
That
Okay.
is definitely.
The party will remember this.
Sage,
Sudden.
what did you lose, Sage?
Wish I could tell you.
Oh my god, Sage lost their memory.
While we walk, Fable, what did you lose?
My sense of direction entirely.
Oh, that makes sense. Actually, I don't think anyone could be that bad normally.
It does. I can look at a map. I can keep looking at a map. The second I look away from the map does not exist. The knowledge gained from the map is gone. Directionality, if somebody says go left, I'm going to go down. It's like there's a well, I'm still here. Anyone else want to share or Sage?
I
Try again.
literally couldn't tell you.
Doc?
Dig deeper. Look.
Hard.
I think, has Tok frozen?
That's what I was just thinking.
Oh no.
There's no blinking.
Fog is deep in thought.
No, Top just has this amazing power just to stare.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh,
oh.
oh, oh.
But we have the loading screen of doom.
Oh man.
Tok has become 2 pixels. Oh!
Hey!
Sorry, everyone.
That's right. You're very
We asked
deep in
you-
thought.
Yeah.
No,
We lost you lot.
you all froze, and then we're going like 1 frame per second. Apologies.
Oh,
I
wow.
missed all of that. I'm back on now.
Century asked you what you lost, darling.
Oh, I thought I might have already told you that, but I lost. Sounds simple when I say it, but I've lost friends. I've lost decorum. I've lost tact. I've lost. I've made many a situation very awkward. I have no filter. I just what happens happened, and I know and I can say, but I can't keep or hide anything from anyone else. I'm not lost all my social skills basically, but mostly the ability to keep secrets.
ah, yeah.
You do not have subtlety and tact.
No,
Ah,
fucking
Yeah.
none of it.
hmm.
So these kind of jealous of these guys being sneaky, to be honest, because it might be nice, but it's not for me.
Did Century already tell us what she lost?
Yeah. How about yourself?
Thank you.
You seem to have lost much.
It is hard for us to know which parts of what we are missing are because of this place and which parts are separate evil deeds. But we do recall that when we returned to our tribe as a child after the carnival, people reacted strangely to us. And we felt very differently towards everyone that we were so sure we held dear. We remember so much love and kinship. And then it was snuffed out like a candle. So we only had the memory of love and the echo of it when we looked upon our close people, our blood people. We don't have the word.
Are you talking about family?
Yes. Yes.
Aye.
This is an important word. And now we lost that part of our family through our life, and now we have lost them through damage. They are damaged and they cannot get better. They are red and in pieces somewhere. And we are remade.
That's awful.
She's Batman. She's Batman.
Batman.
References.
Thank you. I'm not sure how well Tok would be able to respond to that. So thank you for alleviating the tension in that situation. Thank you.
It's a case of all of us. How does one respond to this?
Batman.
Baby.
No, I think
I will mage hand just pat her on the shoulder.
yeah.
We continue to exist, and while we continue to exist, one day we will have vengeance.
Right.
Yeah.
That,
The face stabbing will happen.
Yeah.
yes.
And until
maybe
then,
stabbing, maybe tearing in half. There are good options, as I have heard people say.
Until then, just live your life a quarter mile at a time.
Oh my god, Nick.
She is not Batman.
Oh, it wasn't Batman, it's Fast and Furious.
Yes. It's family.
He doesn't even have that.
No, Sentry has Vin Diesel.
She doesn't, because she doesn't even know what that is.
I know. I'm
She's
sorry.
the opposite of that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she looks so good in a tank top, though.
Yes, well, of course. My D&D character.
Or they would.
maybe we could glance around at the merry band of our friends, and lean over to Sentry to say that maybe you could find another family along the way, and that's okay.
Going full cliche.
You wanted an anime protagonist. I'm giving you one. That's all right. Let's consider us family now. You've found your people, and that's fine. Red in pieces.
I will
Fuck.
use the mage hand to pull a tissue from my pocket and also kind of like dab my face a little bit
Your
because
own
I
face.
know that we're only going to be friends for like 8 more hours. Like this is great. I really love having family for the first time in 100 years. Like 22 minutes. This
You
is
want
really
Yeah.
you want trauma dumping? Y'all getting trauma dumping.
yeah.
You're not going to
Yeah.
take my new family away from me, are you, DM?
I would never.
Slowly turns
Alright,
over
so-
an hourglass.
A very long chat considering the Pixie Kingdom is 12 steps away from where we were standing.
I'm just
Sorry.
standing aside awkwardly.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we're
like
just
looking
okay.
over, being like, "Are these guys okay? Are they not having fun?"
We're just standing equidistance between the two, just crying and patting each other. While everybody around us has balloons and is like laughing with popcorn and shit.
Yeah.
This is great. This is
It's-
the best place ever.
It's not a theme park if there isn't at least one person having a breakdown. Oh dear.
Okay, yeah.
Burley's just gonna look at all of you and go, "You guys are very sad at times, but I hope
Yep.
this place will bring you some joy."
Tell us about the Pixie Kingdom, DM.
The Pixie Kingdom. as we go away from this. So, you see, in front of you is a whole bunch of oak trees, which shelter a miniaturized fairground. At its heart, you can see a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance of the realm.
How tall are pixies?
How
Sorry.
tall are pixies? They are this big.
Oh, okay, very tiny. Very, very small. Okay.
Very, 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 very small. Very small.
Hello, everyone. Oh, you're a bit early. You're meant to be on duty.
He's guiding us. VIP.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was part of your job anymore. Well, welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. We'll see how long I can do this voice before my voice dies.
It's beautiful.
My name is Jeremy Palmer. And before you enter, I need all of you to roll a d8 for me.
Oh, hey.
Jeremy Palmer's a pixie, you say?
Jeremy Plum is a pixie.
Oh, plum.
Plum, yeah. Like the fruit.
Does he have little rosy cheeks?
He does. He also has a little hat on as well.
Oh no, I love him.
Can you tell the gender of a pixie?
he is masculine. Even with the high pitched voice I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, then.
Okay. Numbers.
Six.
One at a time. James, you got 3?
Mhm.
You are now known as Cotton Candy.
Yeah, fine. Whatever.
I don't know where this is going. I'm trying to do
Century, what number did you roll?
6.
6. You're now known as Pudding.
Oh,
Pudding.
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 I love it. Pudding Century is dessert.
Ah, does it suit me? Pudding.
It's an affectionate nickname. It's not anything disrespectful or untoward. It's a sign of affection. So yes, I think it's lovely. Thank you, Mum.
Mabel, what'd you roll?
5.
5. Your name is Jellybean Starfish.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Why you gotta be starfish though, DM? That's so rude. So
Jellybean
rude.
Starfish.
That's a lot.
Talk, what did you roll?
I also got a 6.
Oh.
One big jelly bean and one starfish.
No, Rage rolled a 5. So,
Your name is Puddle Mud.
All right.
Suits the feet.
Sage. What did you
2.
roll?
Yeah.
2. Your name is Cobweb.
So
As in-
accurate.
Yeah.
As in, like, forever, or like while we're
Just while
here?
you're here.
What was
All right.
what was enters again?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. I hate you, DM.
Oh.
it's what it's on the page.
Starfish, though.
Jelly bean starfish. Whilst you're here, you must use these names and only these names.
Yeah, jelly bean. Cheer up.
So
Yeah,
these are your
starfish.
pixie names.
It's jelly bean starfish. If you're going to use the whole thing, use the whole thing correctly.
Okay, jelly.
Limp Bizkit's groundbreaking follow-up album.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You must drink this.
And he brings
Jelly
up
bean, starfish, and
tiny-
the pudding flavored water.
God.
You must drink this.
And he's gonna fly up and give you all a tiny potion bottle.
Oh, do I know what this is? Do I know that this is about to make us tiny, isn't it? Do I know?
You do. But you know it's not permanent.
I'll just wait for everybody else. Down the hatch, everyone.
Yeah, I'll neck the bottle.
Sure.
Is everyone drinking from the bottle?
Sure, why not?
Sage,
Yeah.
I
sure.
will, but I'm quick.
Talk. Are you drinking from the bottle?
I'm going to take a blade of grass from the floor and dip it in
Oh.
to the potion, just to see if any reaction happens.
The blade of grass.
Becomes tiny.
Right, bottoms up, and I down half of it.
Okay. All of you are now classified as tiny. So essentially you are all the size of a pixie. So you'll all have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving rolls until the end. And you also do deal 2d4 less damage.
Everyone looks really cool. Haven't properly seen you before. Or are we still in proportion but very small?
You're still in proportion, but very, very, very tiny.
Oh, damn it! I look up to everyone again and say hi.
You can see Burley just above you going, "You guys are so tiny.
Hastily move away from his foot.
I'll come back later." Goes away as it thump, thump, thump. Well, now that you're all here, and Jeremy comes flying down. Welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. Please come through. Please note the potion will only last for an hour. So please don't be on any of the rides when you turn back, otherwise it does cause a bit of a problem. The maintenance.
Yeah.
is-
Are there clocks everywhere here?
Yes.
Okay.
Every area has its own clock at like the beginning.
Okay.
So
Can we have an exact time check for now?
you get
Or is it still
it is-
six-ish?
It's just gone past 6.
Alright.
So you can see that the Pixie Kingdom itself is a very tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms, and you see 8 brightly painted doors are nestled in the bark of the base of the surrounding trees. I thought that was a look of despair, Rach.
No, it's tired. Sorry.
But you see one pixie lady who is dressed in like a yellow floral sundress, and she has kind of honey gold hair, which is all piled up. Goes,
Welcome. Welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. Would you like to go on some of our rides?
Yes.
Maybe.
What would you recommend?
I highly recommend the Ferris wheel. We have Biscuit who runs it for us.
A hamster.
Yes,
And yeah, why not?
he's a very
What could go
good
wrong?
boy.
Hmm. Do you? I don't suppose you have any other animals that operate the rides, or just him?
I could displace a beast. Say,
Yeah, that's the one.
We only have a heron, called Beatrice, and a few squirrels who are amazing to ride around on.
Oh,
Right.
we would love to ride a squirrel, but
They're very
Perhaps.
sweet.
the Ferris wheel first.
Oh, it's wonderful fun. Let
Um,
me bring you all over.
Are you gonna say Sage? Not say sorry, Fable. Brain is
I was gonna
working.
say, is there specific like pixie food stalls where there's like pixie food?
Mhm.
Like drinks made out of like giant acorns and shit.
Yes, there is, and there you can see that there is like it's like a drop down from the tree, which is like a little bit of nectar has come down and stuff, so you can drink some of that, and everything
like-
is feeling very like Tinkerbell movie-esque.
On the way, I would like to pick up some pixie food and drink, please.
You
I would
managed
like
to pick
to,
up
so.
a fairy cake. The irony, which is now it was crossed out as being a fairy cake and is actually a pixie cake. And you can see that there are there's actually things called cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts.
Oh, delicious.
I try a thimbleberry.
You can try
That
them. It's
sounds
very
delicious.
very tart. For a tart, it's very tart.
I'll pass some around to Century and Enter and Sage as well.
If you drink any of like the honeydew, it gives you a little bit of a buzz.
Oh my god, are we about to get pissed on a thimble of honeydew?
Yep.
I'll have 2 thimbles.
Oh, good lord. Can you roll
We
me?
sober up when we get big.
Can you roll me a Constitution save?
Yeah.
But anyone's drinking some of the honeydew.
Oops.
Oh no, me!
Yep.
That's such a.
Oh no.
Was it a natty one? So it's like natty one face.
was that con
Not,
save?
not for me. It's
Oh.
So I have quite high constitution, but it's a 10.
Okay, no, 10. You're okay. It will get higher DC the more you drink.
25.
Oh, you're fine. It's just like drinking water.
It's a nat 2 for me with a +0.
You feel amazing. You're feeling very like relieved of everything. Nothing kind of bothers you right now. You're just a little bit tipsy. Sage, are you partaking in any of the drinking?
It's a 13.
13? You're good. You're feeling a little like it's a little bit of warmth through you, but you're still not inebriated or tipsy. Century, are you drinking any of the honeydew?
I will be busy eating the pixie cakes.
Ooh, okay. You can. It tastes amazing. Like no matter what, it just tastes magical.
These are so good.
Please come this way.
And as you approach the Ferris wheel, you see that there are it's a fully wooden wheel which has had 8 different wicker carriages attached to them, and you see very for you a huge fucking hamster, which is walking around it, making it go. He seems quite nice.
So please, you can fit about 4 per carriage.
Okay.
So a 3 and a 2. Pair up, buddies.
As you go around, it slowly begins to creak, and you just see Biscuit look at you and just he
Yeah.
begins to just trundle very slowly, because otherwise you end up going flying around. I don't think any of you want to go yeeting into the stratosphere. And it's actually a really nice thing. You can see all of the little areas. You can see that there is a giant like heron's nest. You can see a bed of flowers. You can see a whole bunch of other pixies and fairies and stuff. It's all quite nice as you
Is-
walk around. Okay.
Is this a normal sized heron that looks giant because we're little? Or if we were normal sized, would this still be a fucking big heron?
It is a normal size heron. It just looks massive to you because you're
Sorry,
tiny.
Beatrice has become the most important thing in my life. So he needs to know these things.
That's fine. No taken. And then it began to come back round. And it's been a very, very nice thing. And you see the hamster like look at you all and just go.
Thank you.
And he begins to trundle round again.
As we clamber off the ride, Tok, may we ask you about your cloak?
Yes. This thing kind of
Yes.
like pats it and some spores go flying. This started as a way to like keep nature close, but actually I've got some quite useful things on here. So like reaches up his arm, kind of points back here. It's like some vitamin. This is good for like cuts and like lacerations, and then this like shelfie mushroom is makes a really good tea, and then kind of like goes around showing how different parts are used for different medicinal and homely qualities. And I don't like bags, so I just thought like keep it on me at all times, you know. It's useful.
Is even more amazing than we thought.
It's just like a tool belt, really. It's not like it's. Thank you. It's fine.
Did you crafted this yourself?
I suppose you could say it grew on me.
Ah, that is fun.
Yeah, I wish I could take all the work from nature, but like, I just collect things.
We think it is wonderful. We enjoy is the word. We think making things
Yeah.
as well. Mhm.
What do you like to make?
We have made armor mainly, useful things. Before we were metal, we made things from metal, and I did this. And she'll point to the ornate, beautiful etching of the horse on her pauldron, and all of the kind of filigree around it. And you'll notice, on looking more closely, that there are a couple of kind of works in progress on her actual body as well, of just etchings of things. We find it like a clear sky in the brain when everything is like a storm. We etch or we make things and feel soothed.
So it calms you down. It kind of recenters you. That's clearly very talented. That is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like
Thank you.
that specifically, like the fine detail on that must have taken you hours, ages. Have you got any plans to finish these ones up? Kind of like
We are collecting stories in pictures so that we remember things forever. Not like now when everything is scattered and parts are missing. We will remember the things that matter because we will have the pictures.
That's very good, very wise.
Seems sensible.
Keep a reminder. It's not fair, I think, how we've lost so much just from this place. So it's nice that, like to go and shout at those guys to get what we get back, but like, just in case you don't lose anything else. It's very smart.
We are afraid. We are afraid now that if we kill the hags and we regain the things we have lost, that the pain of remembering family, especially now, will be too much to bear. But we think we have to do it anyway. Shall we do some more rides?
Yes. Kind of stoically stare into the middle distance and then at the word rides, remember where we are. Look around to see if the rest of the group are anywhere or moving off anywhere.
And anybody who would like to, could you please roll me a perception?
Abel was standing right behind you, basically writing down things you were saying in her notebook.
Cool.
Gathering your lore, sucking it out.
12 on perception.
Well, okay.
8.
Oh, now one. I'm involved in
Ooh.
the story writing.
Ooh.
I am.
Oh my god! Sage?
Was that perception?
Yes, please.
Disgrace.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Oh, please someone
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Sage, you're the only one who can hear a bunch of two pixies who kind of pass by and then you go, "Are we sure about Pinecone?" "I'm pretty sure about Pinecone. I think he's alright. But I don't know. We should probably go check on him." And you see them fly towards one of the larger tree stumps.
I'm gonna follow.
You're gonna follow? Are you doing it stealthily or are you just blatantly following?
I will do it stealthily.
Then please roll me a step. Is anybody, are you letting the rest of the group know, or are you doing this secretly?
I will... Not necessarily secretly, but not necessarily... Definitely not saying anything. I'm gonna hear it, it's gonna be like we're walking, I'm gonna hear it, and then we're just gonna... Ooh, piece of candy. And I rolled a 19.
19? Does anyone have a passive perception of 19 or higher?
19 or higher.
Passive perception, so some might.
Rain
Would've.
might.
I was gonna say Raina would have.
Just sit over here at 12.
My own character in a castle somewhere going, huh.
Oh, someone walked off from somewhere. You manage to follow them as they float slightly behind the tree trunk, and you see sitting there is a sleeping pug.
Oh.
And you see them kind of like tap on its nose and go, "Pinecone! Pinecone, wake up!" And you'd be like, and it goes to lick them, and there's just slobber everywhere. It goes, "Shh, shh. Stay quiet, Pinecone. Quiet."
Does the pug seem okay?
He seems fine. It's looking more and more the case of they're trying to make sure that no one else sees that there is a pug hiding in this pixie village.
I
Is
imagine
it
he's quite
full-
big.
Is it a full-size pug?
I never said they were smart.
This is going to be a massacre. Straight up.
I'm gonna sneak up behind the two and just kind of sit cross-legged behind him, quietly.
After a moment or so, they turn around and go. And they're gonna like stand in front of the pug's nose and just be like, "You're not meant to be back here."
Behind this tree?
Yeah.
Should probably put a sign up.
Yeah.
Do you realize the pug's bigger than the tree it's hiding behind?
What pug? We don't know about any pug.
Right. You realize that pine cone's bigger than the tree it's hiding behind?
Oh yeah, it's just a normal looking pine cone. Yeah. And the pug begins to like snuffle towards you.
Roll initiative.
I boop it.
And you're booping it.
I'm booping it.
And gives you a
Check.
giant slobbery bleb.
Glitter on the tongue.
Pine cone like you.
Oh, it talks.
Pine cone likes new friend.
Oh, Pinecone's gonna eat the shit out of you, buddy. In 1 hour, Pinecone's gonna explode.
So, what's the deal, guys?
Pine cone like friend.
They're like you too, Pinecone. I'm just like petting it while not looking at it, talking to the other two.
Pine cone no eat new friend. I feel like I'm becoming the owlbear.
I like pause for a second and just kind of look. I'm like, good.
New friend look tasty, but pine cone no eat.
I assure you, I'm probably not tasty.
Don't tell anyone about him. We're wanting to introduce him as a new, like, ride of a sort. We kind of found him wandering around, and he didn't have anyone.
Oh,
And
well,
we're kind of worried that he might eat somebody, but
well.
so far he hasn't.
Are you feeding him?
Yeah, we're giving him loads of the tarts and everything.
Have you tried food that wasn't pixie food?
No?
Might try that. He's a dog.
We've never had a dog before.
Yeah, they eat a lot, and they poop a
What
lot.
would you it poops?
It's a dog.
Like biscuit-sized poops, where like they're big but controllable.
I look at the size of Pinecone. Look back at them.
Like,
Sure.
ah,
Pinecone has a massive jelly bean starfish.
Oh,
You're gonna
Pinecone's
need
just
a.
like sat.
You're gonna need a bigger shovel.
Pinecone's just sat there as like his eyes slowly drift apart.
Oh. It's a special. It's a pug. You should make it a little black suit.
Like our size little or his size little?
What his size? You can't put it on him if it's your size.
We could give him one of the shrinky potions and that may work.
That'd probably help with the poop.
Wait, but you just said his poop is tiny.
I lied.
So how big are we talking?
Well, just look at how big he is.
Yeah, Yeah, but Biscuits is quite big, and he tiny, smaller ones like this big.
Yeah, Biscuits isn't a dog though.
Biscuits is a dog, though.
I don't remember who Biscuit is.
Biscuit's a hamster.
Hamster.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Biscuit's not a dog.
Wait, he's not?
That's a hamster.
Oh, I thought he was just a small dog.
You thought wrong. Anyway, this is a dog, a very poorly bred one that can't breathe very well. You should make it a tiny
He says
black
again.
suit to put on it, and let people know he's here so he can get proper food and taken care of, because his life is short and suffering.
Oh my god!
Not wrong.
Sad but true.
Stop, don't breathe.
The message coming out today. Well,
Don't shop. Choose your family. Ooh.
Pugs can't breathe.
Power of friendship. Cruelty to animals.
oh dear.
Right.
We'll do that. Just bring attention. Go back.
Oh, trust me. People are gonna find him, so best take care of him.
We will. We'll find something. Burley
Right.
will help. Oh crap!
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'll give Pinecone a big scritch.
You can see his leg just goes.
Small stretch.
And every time his foot comes down, it makes the ground like.
Now do we notice there's something?
Yes.
Do we notice the? Yeah. Okay.
Y'all
Cool.
can notice that somebody is missing from your party, and it's not Fable for once.
Fable, no. Oh, sorry. Force of habit. Where's?
Alright,
I gotta look at him with like, have you guys tried using him? Like, does he take direction? Does he know how to? Have you done any training?
he knows how to sit, how to lay, and how to not eat us.
That's a step. And Pinecone talks.
Pinecone-like friend.
Pinecone, good dog.
This is good as hell.
He's gonna like pounce downwards towards you and go, Pinecone-like friend.
Pinecone, want to go for a walk?
Walk, Pinecone-like walk. And he's going to like jump up
I'm gonna.
and just bounce up and down.
Oh.
I'm like, all right,
no.
Pinecone, sit.
He sits.
I'm gonna monk shit my way onto his ruff.
Yes, this is what we want to see.
God. Oh, where'd friend go? Where'd friend go? Where'd friend go? And he begins to spin around.
I just
Trying to find you.
whispered like in his ear, like, friend's right here, friend's right here.
Oh, friend. Pinecone can't see, but friend here.
And I'll give a scritch.
Oh,
Yeah. Friend's right here.
friend.
You want to do a lap? We'll go around, and I'll see if I can try and get him to do like a lap around Pixie Kingdom.
Oh my fucking god. Roll me an animal handling.
Yes,
Okay.
this
Luckily,
is
I'm
excellent.
not too bad at animal handling.
Handily.
Animal
Handling. It's a 16.
16? Okay. Everyone else. I'm kind of like looking around and thinking, what the hell is Sage? The ground begins to rumble as you all see this pug charge through. You go, and all you can hear is go, friend walk, friend run, yes, Yes, Pinecone, run!
I imagine it's like Jurassic Park. We're standing there with our giant acorn lids full of mead, and it's like tremoring on the top of the mead.
Just
I thought
margarita
we
guy.
had squirrels that we could ride, not pugs.
Mm.
And Sage, can you also roll me a acrobatics?
Oh wow,
Also,
that's
something
fine.
new.
Don't monk shit.
Yeah.
We say this, but there's always the chance of a nat one.
Never.
It was a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you as he's bounding around, you manage to hold on to his ruff, which, because of course there's no saddle or anything. You are
Fine.
literally. He said, "Friend, where we go, friend, friend. There are many tiny thing. Friend, can Pinecone eat?
No,
Pinecone hungry.
don't eat the people.
Oh,
People bad food.
oh,
Give you indigestion.
oh. Pinecone no like whatever that word mean.
Bad tummy.
Oh, bad doo doo.
Big bad doo doo.
Pinecone no like.
And I will just, because you said there's squirrels that kind of go around, right? I will try and like aim him toward like the squirrel track.
Oh my god, you're a psychopath.
As you do, you watch Pinecone, like his little ears go, huh! As he locks eyes with the squirrel, he goes, squirrel, 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 squirrel.
Squirrel
And the
friend.
squirrels-
Squirrel's friend.
roll an animal handling at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
yeah.
Disadvantage.
Fucking rodeo.
There we go.
As the squirrels with
Oh.
with tiny people on their backs rear up and are like
14.
14. He comes to a screeching halt. That's actually amazing. It's so much fucking hell. What is your animal handling?
It's only +3. I mean, the
Oh.
other one, the higher was 19.
Oh wow. As the squirrels chitter and run up one of the trees with these people just like dangling off of them going. As Pinecone sits and stops and goes, squirrel,
Squirrel friend.
squirrel,
Squirrel's a friend.
squirrel friend, but eat squirrel.
No, don't eat the squirrel. Too much fur.
We must eat. Oh,
Too much fur. You don't want to eat something too furry.
but could be fun. Squirrel mock.
Squirrel's nice.
Squirrel mock tiny feet.
Squirrels have tinier feet.
And he just sits there as like the eyes again begin to just drift apart as he thinks about the size of squirrel's feet. You can see the other pixies are in a frantic thing of like, what is this thing and why is it here?
Pinecone. Zoomies.
Pinecone zoom, and you see him just like dash back and forwards, and then he spins and he spins and he spins, and he runs back to where the stump was behind there, and he just collapses on the ground. Go, Pinecone done. Pinecone tired now, and he just flops to the side as you like dangle sideways.
I will monk roll off that shit.
Roll me in acrobatics.
Ooh, that's a 10.
10.
Yeah. I have
You
a
land-
+5.
You land slightly awkwardly on your ankle, which causes you to hobble for a little tiny bit. No like damage, just like a
It's like-
twisted ankle.
It's like that roll, and then I kind of hit a rock, and then I
Yeah.
do that little hop thing for a second. It's good. It's good. It's good. Little pug slobber. That's all.
And you can now see that there are 3 pixies, including Jeremy, who have now approached you. What on earth were you doing?
That's a great ride. And then I'll point to the other two. I was like, these two are geniuses. This is the best ride I've seen in all of Pixieland. Pinecone is the best dog.
I'm going good! Yay! And like he just wags his little tail.
And I'll go up to Jeremy and shake his hand and be like, absolutely best place I've been in this whole circus.
Can you roll me? Are you? I'm intrigued if you're like you want to use persuasion or deception.
I'm persuading.
Then yeah, can you roll me persuasion? At advantage.
Doop-doo. Roll.
That was very elaborate and genius setup.
It's only a 12.
They look at you, and then look at the other two pixies, and just go. You will behave for the rest of the time here whilst we talk to these others two. But we will consider it.
Is he saying that to me?
Mm-hmm.
Consider what? That they were awesome?
About the pug.
The pug. Look at him. He's adorable. Are you a cat person? Is that what it is?
Definitely not.
More of a duck guy.
Meow.
Oh, God damn it.
Never again. I refuse that.
Didn't need that. Somebody clip that. Rich, you're here. Clip that.
How to spell that shit.
We have that as a soundbite. Whenever anything's fade to black, oh meow.
What was I doing?
Coming back to hang out with us so we can do more rides together.
I will
All
get.
of you, by the way, saw Sage on the back of this fucking pug, causing chaos.
It wasn't exactly being subtle about it.
No.
Was not.
No.
I will try and give Pinecone one belly rub before I leave.
Does Pinecone have a collar on?
No, he does not.
Did he name himself Pinecone?
You'll never know.
I'll never know because I'm too busy writing down and drawing what I'm looking at. Changing pens, sticking pens behind ears and swapping them out.
The plethora of every bit of artist tools comes out.
Yeah. Rubber in the tear, just like... Sage is like, yeah, like rodeoing on this back of this pug.
It's okay, last time we had snail racing, now we have pug rodeo.
Yep.
It's great. Tens.
Across the board. What else is there to do here?
There is the heron you can go see.
Oh, Beatrice. Let's go and see Beatrice.
And there's also the
Yeah.
flower bed and yes.
Flower bed sounds amazing. I doubt the squirrel rides will be open after that for a bit.
You can see that there's quite a few pixies who are now trying to coax the squirrels down with various items.
You know, when you see a broken roller coaster and all the people are hanging upside down like this, just imagine the squirrels are on the tree branches and there's people just like hanging off the backs of them like this. Like, little pixies are like, we'll get you down in a second.
There's pixie cranes.
The speed to management. People riding ladybirds coming in. Perfect.
So we want to go see Beatrice.
Yes,
I'm
please.
guessing,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, Sage, you have come back to the group.
I will head towards the group, but see if I can listen in to what Jeremy's saying to the other two.
He is very much reprimanding them for their less than stellar idea and execution and disobeying orders.
What's he saying about the pug?
He's actually stood there petting the pug's stomach as he does it.
Okay, so does it seem like he's doing like that? He's angry because they didn't clue him in, but he's happy about the pug being there. Is he a reluctant dog dad now?
Yeah, that's the kind of idea you're getting.
Okay, that's fine then. I hate to have to punch him in the back of the head.
Jesus Christ.
Freedom for Pinecone.
It's for Pinecone.
justice for Banquo. So, those who are going towards Beatrice, you see the fact that she is currently roosting atop of a huge amount of like grass and twigs and various other items that she's collected. And she's this beautiful grey heron who has a very, very bright yellow beak. And she looks down at it and goes, "Hello, darlings. Welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. Are you having a wonderful day here?" And she's gonna look at all of you.
Certainly been interesting.
The thing is, like, she has to look at you like this, going,
The beady eye.
whereas no half front facing.
It's a much better day now that we're here to see you, Beatrice.
And with that, her feathers kind of like ruffle, and she's preening with the compliment. "Oh, that's wonderful. And why have you come to visit me, darlings?"
Because you're here. Where else would we go to visit you?
This is a very good point. Would you like to play a game of hide and seek?
What are the prizes?
She's going to ruffle through her like feathers and into her little nest, and she picks up a small bag which is filled with something quite weighty. And she goes, "This is the prize if you win pixie dust."
I'm assuming everybody here knows hide and seek.
With Fiverr, you can hire top-rated freelance experts and
Maybe you could refresh us.
It's a child's game.
Oh,
Everybody
well
except
done.
one person runs away and they hide. Usually it's within some kind of distance agreed upon by the team. In this occasion, I would say probably within the pixie realm. Is that correct, Beatrice?
You are correct.
There we go. And we run and hide, and the last person to be found is the winner. What happens if we lose, Beatrice?
Nothing much. It's just a playful game.
I do. The way you say much.
Do I believe what she is saying?
Whoever would like to roll an insight may roll an insight.
I just don't believe. I do not believe. There is a distinct difference between saying nothing and nothing much.
It's a 16.
Yes.
16. Is anyone else rolling an insight?
That
Yes.
extra much makes it a bit suspicious. Also,
I mean,
when
I
they're
think-
that big, they're fucking terrifying. I'm saying this to her face because I can't not.
She's gonna lower her very long neck down and just be like,
You're all okay here, do not worry.
she just like literally looks at you, just the one big eye.
Well,
Do
I
you remember
still
the-
maintain that she can't eat us because she may explode.
So with the glance into her eye, I got a 25 on insight.
Oh!
19
Yeah.
plus 6.
You can tell that she is telling the truth.
There is no malice. Wait, telling the truth about
The fact that nothing will happen.
nothing. Okay, much.
Nothing much.
Yeah. Those eyes don't seem particularly malicious.
Particularly.
Particularly malicious. The- She seems fine.
Okay.
Who is speaking? I'm assuming it's you, Beatrice. I imagine hiding you within the pixie realm would be rather difficult.
Oh goodness, no, not myself.
And she kind of cranes her neck up to look at the top of the tree. And she ruffles her feathers again, and two pixies come flying down, and it is two ladies, who are both dressed in kind of slightly what you would classify as like roguish gear. So darker looking clothing, kind of leather pieces. One of them has a giant thistle needle on its back and everything. And she goes, "We're Honeymint and Starbug. Heard you wanted to play a game of hide and seek. So, we are the seekers. You are the hiders. You have 60 seconds to go find somewhere to hide. But you should know that we're pretty good finders."
Second they said 60 seconds, I was already.
That's fine.
Can I also, because I'm wearing plate, so I clank away really, really loudly in a certain direction.
Yeah, I'm in heavier armor, so I clank as I move too.
Well, can we clank in opposite directions,
All
please?
three of you who are made of metal, can you all just...
Century just watches them go away and is still a bit confused.
Pudding, cotton candy, let's scatter, please.
To the pudding.
I'm pudding.
You're pudding,
So,
metallic pudding.
are you all playing hide and seek?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can
Yeah.
you all please? You look so scared. All of you are like, "This is not right? This is
I'm not
this
sure
is
how
something
easy
devious."
I'm not sure how easy it's going to be. I'm just going to have to choose the nearest object, make a conscious decision to walk towards it, and focus on that and hide there.
It's fine.
The wrong way
It's very-
anyway.
It's very much just stealth rolls.
Okay.
Perfect.
But
It is a
Century
theatre
will-
of the mind.
Century will run towards the squirrel and whisper, asking for permission, and then seek to hide herself under the big bushy tail of the squirrel.
Can you please roll me an animal handling?
Oh dear.
Right up the butthole.
The
That's-
butthole. Come
That's
on.
when, it's when nutty starfish.
Guys, it's ruined everything.
Or squirrel jelly bean stuff.
Is it a red squirrel?
I imagine it's
Uh,
got like a little ready.
It has. They do have like the very very cute. Because I love red squirrels anyway. 'Cause-
That's a 19 on animal handling.
Okay.
Woo.
And then it looks at you and chitters and kind of fluffs up its tail more for you. As it kind of like lays down a little bit to look like it's just resting. That gives you enough room to hide within. So then you can roll stealth with advantage.
Ah.
Which for you I think is probably just a base roll.
Well,
Is it? Or
it
you
doesn't.
not
I
roll?
don't have. Being Warforged doesn't give me stealth disadvantage. I'm actually just fine.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you had any with because you don't have to wear armor, do you?
I'm
You
not
have
wearing armor.
natu-
I
yeah,
am armor.
His armor.
I am
Sick.
armored. Okay, you can roll them with advantage.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you Google for opening up and just saying okay, thank you.
My Google does that all the time. Whenever I say Google, it's like she's listening and she's
I
like, "Hey,
didn't even
Google,
say
Google."
Google, it just started doing it.
yeah.
Stop listening.
I'm going to be crap at this. So I think I'm going to clank off in a direction, maybe find a tree or like a root that's separated from the ground and like pull my waistcoat up over my head and just pretend to be moss.
Then please roll me a stealth.
Absolutely.
Peter in the Hunger Games, where you've laid
Yeah,
down and
I
pretend to
am
be.
amazing.
Hate myself as cake, yeah. It's flat roll at disadvantage for me, I'm afraid. So let's see.
Yours is just flat roll.
I
If you
get
do,
dis-
if you no, you'll do flat roll because you'll have advantage because you're doing things which involve
Oh,
your thing.
perfect, thank you. That's a 19.
19, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sentry, what did you roll for your stealth?
I got 18.
18, okay. Enter. What are you doing? Where are
Uh,
you hiding? Where do you want to hide? Because
he'll
if you just say
probably-
like a location idea, we can work with it.
he'll probably try and find somewhere kind of shadowy, so like under one of the carts or like
You can go under the cards, yeah.
yeah.
You
That's
roll.
probably
You roll stealth for me.
he does have disadvantage at stealth.
That's fine.
Right, let's see. Our first one would have been a 20, but with disadvantage, 16.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Sage,
Yeah.
where are you hiding?
I'm gonna find one of the areas where I caused a little bit of chaos with Pinecone. So where a lot of people.
So the
have kind
entire area.
Yeah, but like we're an area where like people have kind of gathered quite a bit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna find in there, and I'm gonna like try and hide like Assassin's Creed style, like in amongst the crowd, kind of hidden in plain sight type deal.
Okay, can you please roll me a stealth?
And I have my hood up.
You always have your hood up.
As a kid, I did, and not as an adult.
If anything, that just makes you more recognizable.
That'll be a 23.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Okay, and finally, Fable. Where are you hiding?
I am proficient at disguise kit, and I have a disguise kit. So because I cannot settle on a direction, I will try in the best I can do. Just quickly make a disguise and try and change myself.
Okay, then you can do so, and you can roll stealth advantage.
What? Thank you.
What kind of disguise are you going for? Are you going to wear a
I
tiny moustache?
will be
Moustache
I
and
will
glasses?
mustache, glasses, fake nose, old kind of like a cape. I'm going to be an old withered man. I'm just going to be like meh.
I own Kenku beak,
17?
like the giant beak from Robin
Yeah,
Hood.
giant
tied
paper
on.
Kenku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why, hello there.
And I'll just stand right in plain view with the map like this, kind of just looking around.
Okay. Right. Enter is not here. That's helpful.
Yeah. Enter has exited.
Enter, you can't win this by not being in this chat.
With Enter not being here, could we maybe take this break to put the kettle on just for a second?
Yeah, no, we can do a P&T.
In tea? Just for a
Yeah,
second,
P&T.
I really need a
That's
brew.
That's fine. No, go ahead. We have time.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back.
And he's gonna come back and there's gonna be nobody here.
Yeah. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
Good for everyone. So about
On the
about-
hour,
I'll say 8. So we've got
On the
13
hour.
minutes. Yeah.
Baby. Golden baby dog.
Hi everyone, welcome back from our little break. Right, now that James is back as well. Enter. From the darkness beneath the cart, you feel something tap at your boot.
Yeah, okay.
Found ya? Right. Everyone, stealth again.
Stealth.
Oh,
Oh, they
Is
don't
it
find us when we go-
advantage if we have advantage?
This time it's straight roll.
Nat 20. 25.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't find us.
They found one.
So we can stay in the same place.
You can stay in the same place if you wish to.
But we have to do another stealth roll.
Yep.
Oh.
you say that like it's going to be a terrible thing.
Maybe it will. I'm going to use this beautiful liquid core dice from Crafts and Wonders.
Ah, the shit.
Ooh, what a gorgeous dice. Die.
Mm,
I might need to also get myself some dice
you would do well.
From Crafts and Wonders.
from Crafts and Wonders.
The shit.
Crafts and Wonders, you say?
Yeah, it's Crafts and Wonders. Have you not
Got to be
heard yet
careful,
about
though.
Crafts and Wonders?
They don't always sand the dice very well.
Well,
A tree falls on James's character.
and Enter is dead.
Yeah,
Oh, rude.
enter, exit, pursued by a bear.
Listen, I know by Becky's RSI they're sanded just fine, thank you very much. I think I have more sets than almost anybody except Nick and Becky.
I have one of my own sets and that's it.
Well, there you go, definitely.
I have 2 of Becky's sets.
I have two
I
and a
have-
whole bunch of singles.
I have 3 and about 15 singles. I buy about 3 or 4 every convention, so.
It's hard to resist. All the shiny things are out, and you're like,
But
oh,
they're
what's
so shiny, and I get to see them before everybody else. And people come up and they start buying the ones that I really like, and I'm like, no, they're for me, and I buy them instead.
Now, you don't
Okay,
want
I
these
don't like
ones.
seeing. It depends how angry I get, because I feel like I'm seeing people touch my things, and I'm like, what are you doing? So I have to buy them myself.
Okay, enough fucking talking about my shit dice. Who wanted me to roll?
I got a 16.
Okay. Fable?
17.
Ooh. Sage?
Nat 20. 25.
Oh yeah, 25. Oh, talk.
It's going to be me, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Gonna
I
be
you.
sneeze. A bit of grass tickles my nose, and I sneeze really loudly from behind this tree.
And you can see both Honeymint and Starbug approach you and just like, it's okay, you tried.
All right.
Okay. 3, are you staying in the same spaces?
Have I seen them moving about? Like
As in,
the
yeah, you've
the
seen them
seekers.
moving about, and with your stealth roll, you managed to completely just evade them. Like, at one point, they even just walked straight past you and just didn't notice you.
All right, so it looks like they've kind of searched this area then.
A little bit, yeah.
A
Not
little bit.
like,
Has the
like
crowd dissipated at all, or is it still?
it's still pretty. It's not as busy as it was. It's still got like quite. It's got, I'd say, about 30 people and pixies
I'll
around.
still be here ish, but like, yeah, like I'm actively assessing it, like, and then trying to like pay attention to like how they're searching and everything to try and like kind of predict and avoid where they're going.
Okay.
Like same area. I'm not like trying to like be like cheating the system or anything and moving, but like just going off of what I've seen, I'm like moving spots.
Also,
And then
you are
yeah.
allowed to move spots, by the way. It's not like it's like breaking the rules. It's you're allowed.
Yeah, but I mean I'm not like running away from them.
Oh,
That type of
gotcha,
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fable and Sentry, are you staying in the same spot or are you guys moving?
I am going to move, and because I am a bard, I will be doing the performance of a lifetime of being this old woman.
My
And
eyes are weak, my body's weak.
I will shuffle. I mean, I want to do that Assassin's Creed blend thing, and I
Oh,
will
okay.
shuffle over towards where there's a group of people and just kind of not directly interact with them, but if you were walking past me, it would look like I was part of their group.
Okay.
Welcome to the club.
Is what I would like to do. But still, I don't want to look like I'm hiding. I don't want to look suspicious. I want to put all
Act
my
natural.
I want act natural, put my performance into it. Like,
Okay.
I know I'm not stealthy, so rather than hide, I want to do the opposite of hide, please.
Can you roll me a performance roll then, please?
I will.
And
Get
Sentry,
it hard.
whilst she's rolling, are
Mhm.
you staying in the same spot or are you...
Well, because the squirrel fluffed up their tail extra for me, and I've not been found, I think, she would assume it's still, and I would assume it's still a successful hiding place. So yeah, she'll stay where she is.
Okay.
Should be very still and breathe in a very shallow manner.
Okay. What was your performance roll?
21.
Okay. All of you roll stealth with advantage.
Oop. Doop-a-doo.
Okay.
Whoa!
Is that a good pour or a shit pour?
The low roll was a 2.
Oh dear.
What's the other roll?
It's 19 in total, baby.
Okay. Sentry, what'd you get?
14.
Sage, what'd you get?
Another dirty 20.
My God.
I'm never going to be able to beat Sage.
I mean the low roll was a 5.
Sentry, you're hiding, and some of the tail goes right underneath your nose, and is now tickling the inside of your nose. It's like, Can you sneeze? Question mark.
Technically, I don't need to breathe, but her face and her head and everything is completely human. So
What if
yeah,
you get
she'll
fur
sneeze.
in your mouth?
Yeah, she'll sneeze.
Okay.
It's a phantom sneeze.
Like
Your
a
body knows
phantom
it should
limb.
sneeze even though you don't need
Yeah.
to.
And when that happens, the squirrel looks up, darts away, and you have been found. It's okay. Not everyone wins. Good hiding spot, though. No one's chosen this place yet.
Yes, what is hiding?
It's when you're trying not to be found.
Oh, and now it makes sense.
And now we
Thank
found you. Head on back to Beatrice. That's where your other friends are.
Okay. She'll stride off merrily.
Final two.
Dun, dun,
Both of you. Roll with advantage.
oh boy.
I've muscled my way in a little bit more. I've like laughed at someone's joke and like, nudging somebody on the shoulder. Come on,
This is a
BB.
face-off. This is a face-off.
Thank you, advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Nick's beat me. Nick's beat me though. Guaranteed.
You
Guaranteed.
don't know. You don't know. You don't know
Okay,
the
who
rules.
wants to say their roll first?
18.
19.
I feel like
my low
Oh,
roll was a 1.
I have to roll a 19 to be able to even get
I rolled a
20.
14.
I rolled higher, but you're just better at it.
So,
Monk shit.
Starbug kind of like stops for a moment as they're hearing an old man tell tales and all sorts of things as he's beginning to draw in a crowd. Which kind of looks at you and like squints a bit more. And she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and goes, Sir. Sir. Kind of coaxing you to look at her.
Bombastic side eye.
Criminal damage. And she begins to like look into your eyes and it's kind of like, found you.
Busted. Alright, fine. I'll just shake like that and turn back into Fable.
That was very good.
I tried. Thank you for the game, and I will head back off to Beatrice.
They do not manage to find you, Sage. So they will wait until you have determined that you won't hide any longer.
Yeah, give the maniac the pixie dust. Well done.
Can I see them like all regathering?
Yep, they have all gathered now by Beatrice, and she is looking in your direction.
So she knows where I am. Are the two seekers there as well?
Yep.
Can I sneak up behind the sneakers?
Roll me a stealth.
Are you wearing sneakers? Sneakers for sneaking.
Stealth. Come on, you've been doing all right. Yeah. 23.
23? You managed to sneak up on them.
I'll like go in between the middle of them, and then tap both their outside shoulders at the same time.
They're gonna look in the opposite direction.
And then as they turn to look the opposite directions, I'll step forward, and then kind of turn around so when they look back, I'm in front of them.
Well. We've got a good hider here. Well, Beatrice, and she, as much as a bird can smile, she smiles at you, and she'll pass you the little bag which contains a packet of pixie dust.
Nice. Is that an item? Is that an actual item?
It actually is an item called pixie dust.
To the inventory.
Terrified to find out what it does.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, me too. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. I wanted to get it and put it on Tox so bad.
Oh, it just keeps going
I
up.
wanted to
Ah!
tie a string around Tox's ankle like a balloon. And just take him around the carnival at that height.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Be like a kite. Flying squirrel with a cape catching the wind.
Just don't let go, otherwise.
I would,
Fall
yeah.
raining down on the people.
Oh God, that's not pixie dust. That's not pixie dust.
Oh, this stuff is dangerous for pranks.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's why I said good and giving it to the fuck nugget.
I did not plan this. It is part of the game.
It's also good for strategic use.
They're
You
gonna have
guys
some
have
cleanup.
about
Oh my God.
15 minutes left of time, by the way. Before
I wrote
the
pizza dust in my notes. I know I'm
pizza
hungry.
dust. Yep, it just sprinkles pepperoni everywhere. So yeah, you guys have
Alright,
about 15 minutes left of being Tanny.
There's apologies. Cobweb still limping on a gammy ankle.
Not so much anymore.
Cool. Okay, it's fine.
It's more one of those things of like walking off, like ow, ow.
Okay. Back to normal. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there are any other roads anyone wants to
Yeah,
check out. I
what's
kind of
left
want to
to
go.
do?
The only other place left is the flower bed.
I'd like to go there, but I might fall asleep. Someone might need to like buddy up with me to make sure that doesn't happen.
How about we visit the flower beds in our last 15 minutes, and then we can head out of Pixie Kingdom and head to the lake.
Sounds
That's
good.
very good. Yeah.
Okay, so as you approach the area, it's a little tiny meadow filled with a huge amount of wildflowers. And who has the best passive perception?
What do we
I
say?
believe that's enter or talk.
Oh,
I've got 16
16?
It's top.
passive
I've got 14.
perception.
Okay.
Top, you begin to hear multiple voices being like, "Excuse me, my petals are better?" Oh, I'll think you find mine are better. Yours are all wilted.
Mm.
And you look around and you can see the flowers are talking to each other.
Careful, guys. These flowers are awful dramatic.
Who are you calling dramatic? You're full of moss.
And you grow out of dirt. What makes you think we're different?
Have you not seen my petals? They're beautiful.
Aye,
They
yeah.
glimmer
I
in the
have.
sun.
Are these pixie-sized flowers, or are these like Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland.
Got it.
Giant
Got it.
flowers.
I know where we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell.
it's yeah, it's very much the Alice in Wonderland flowers.
Got it. Fucking pansies.
A
Mhm.
weed!
All right. I look. I don't want any trouble. You know, I didn't mean anything by it. I just think this place is bizarre enough.
Are you calling us weird?
Do you think you're not?
No.
Very good. And then I kind of turn back towards the
I
group and like, where are we
rival the
going?
roses. I do like this one though. She's very nice with her petals.
And she's going to bend down, and the leaves are going to touch Sentry's arm where you're glittering because you're metal.
Oh,
What flower are you?
we are Century.
Never heard of that flower.
We are a machine and a human, not a flower.
Human. I thought humans were bigger than that. You're kind of tiny. You
Tiny.
can't say that everyone's tiny. Everyone's tiny here. Yeah, but they're really small.
You shouldn't comment on people's physical appearance directly, I have recently learned.
Yes, Century.
Why not? Everyone tells us that we're pretty flowers. We don't get told we're ugly flowers. That's the weeds over there.
Well, I think yous are ugly. On the inside.
I'm a plant on the inside, so
This flower's name's not Regina, is it?
My name is Regina George.
Hmm.
It's you're really pretty. Oh, so you think you're pretty?
Don't be fooled by the pink.
We do not have the pictures, the images of flowers speaking.
That's because we're special.
Are you magic?
You could say that. I won't say no to being called magical. What about the other one with you? They look like they're rotting. They're gonna point to enter.
No, I mean, technically, we are the one who has died.
Get away from us. We may have disease.
No, we are immune to disease.
Casual D&D stuff there.
Nice.
But what about that one? They were black and gloomy, like the rotting flowers.
No one here is rotting that we know of. Enter has. I heard somebody say once a vibe. Maybe gloomy is his vibe.
I'd probably prefer like the snowdrop area. They're always droopy and sad.
Did you
What?
just say snowdrops?
Mm-hmm. My people.
Fable's got snowdrops all through her hair, and she's like,
We
Should-
think the winter season flowers are some of the most beautiful.
They're so drab. Yes, you can grow in snow, but what about spring?
It's a bit common if you ask me.
Nobody asked you.
Mhm.
You know who I think would love this area? Pinecone.
Pinecone?
What's a pine cone?
Oh, you've got to meet Pinecone.
Oh, honey.
He will think you're beautiful.
Everyone does.
DM,
Yes, please save me from myself.
Oh my
do I know the rules on picking flowers at the carnival?
There aren't really any rules about it.
Awesome.
You're going to
People
cut
will remember
them up.
this.
In about 10 minutes. The hand of God returns.
Right, move on. We're done with you lot. And if you do decide to move on, the wildflowers change into a rose bush area.
Can I do one thing before we move on, though?
Oh god, yeah, what?
Can I pat some shoulder spores at the area that they're growing in? Just
You
almost like I'm
can.
dusting off
You
the bad
can.
interaction. Perfect, thank you. I'm
The
sure nothing
screams
will
in the
come of
distance.
that. Nothing will come of that, I'm sure. It doesn't
Yeah.
get everywhere and grow anywhere. That's fine.
The can you just explain visually for me? Can you just explain the sky, like where we're standing because we're little? Can we see other people walking past who are really big?
It's kind of
Or
more
is this like
enclosed area.
enclosed how?
So there is a fence surrounding Pixie Kingdom. So everything else is more like in the center of it, so that nothing like people can't, throw things into Pixie Kingdom and destroy it.
Okay, so it's just like a big wooden fence.
Yeah.
Would you say that the outside of the wooden fence, if I was standing human size on the outside, would you say that where I'm standing right now is approximately 30 proper feet away or less?
With you normal size, yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We'll move on.
Oh god, mage hand. I know what you're thinking.
Please. Please.
So,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep going.
as you go there, you enter into a rose bush, and there are a whole bunch of little rosebuds, which are hello, hello,
Hello.
Hello, hello.
You're right.
You're right.
I'm a rose.
I'm a rose. You're a rose. I'm a rose. You're a rose.
That's weird.
Roses are creepy.
Bet Candlefoot loves this place.
Candlefoot.
All right, I'm gonna nope past these bushes.
I will follow.
Mhm.
and you
Yeah.
enter into an area which has a lot of mushrooms and brains trying to think of full flowers. Brain can't think. Help. Full flowers help brain.
Yes.
Flowers. Crocuses.
Yep. Some crocuses, some chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemums,
Oh,
asters,
sunflowers!
dahlias, sunflowers, marigolds,
Sunflowers as they look at you all.
weeds.
And
Petunias and pansies.
yep, my brain just had a complete fucking meltdown of flower. Think flower. Yeah, there's a field of sunflowers.
Oh man, I want to lie in one, if I can, by asking permission first.
Of course you can, of course. And it's going to bend
Alright.
down with its leaf and lift all of you up to then be on its face as it faces towards the sun.
Hopefully we're not going to run out of time while we're up here.
That's a good
Can we
point.
see
I'm
the
just going to
big
lie on
clock?
my back. Sorry.
Can we see the big clock from here?
You can, yep. You have about
How
5
much?
minutes.
We have 5 minutes, everybody, to vacate the Pixie Kingdom.
Oh, then you best be on your way.
And it's going to lay you down.
Don't forget the winter area.
I wish I had more time to explore this. I love the seasons. This is my jam. Let's go.
Yep, you go into the winter area and it's covered in slightly sparsely laid out snowdrops. And each of them kind of go towards you, but then kind of droop down a little bit. As soon as they see Fable, they all turn their heads, petals, towards you.
And I
Fable will blow them little kisses, but they're like little snowy kind of trails because she's icy. And
They
chill.
all love this. And as you go by, a few of them like drop their petals for you.
Oh, I will gather them in my arms.
We can help.
They are
Flower
like giant
friends.
umbrellas.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
As your time begins to run out, all of you feel a little bit like tummy's queasy a little bit, the kind of gurgling. And you begin to feel your fingers extend. And you currently have very, very long fingers just on the ground. And soon
Oh
your
my
palms,
god.
soon your hands begin to extend. And your
Oh,
arms, as you are these tiny bodies with giant human arms.
Oh my god, DM, this is
Yeah.
so hard.
no need
We
for
do
the
not
bottom
like
horror.
it.
Then
Can I- are
your
they-
feet.
I was going to say, are we still in the kingdom at this point, or have we left safely?
You've left safely.
Thank God.
And
Okay.
unless
What a
any of you
shame.
decide to stay.
I don't think we will, no.
No destroying.
Sage, you haven't said if you're leaving or not. I say this because
Definitely
you're here.
leaving.
Okay. And then your feet begin to shoot out. Then your legs. So at the moment you're just legs and and arms. Your torsos begin to. You feel your spines cracking in a really good way afterwards. And you are back to normal size, apart from your heads. All of your heads are tiny.
We like Goombas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like Super Mario Bros. Goombas.
Oh my god.
And then you feel like your neck crack a little bit, and you are fully back to normal.
Immediately, I will grab Sage by the shoulder. Sage, you like bad things. Come with me. And I will drag Sage around the fence to where the wildflowers are.
I will correct Fable's directions to go to where the wildflowers are.
Thank you. Your purpose has been fulfilled. I just know you won't stop me doing crime. Sage will look at the flowers and assess the ones that were talking to them right at the front along the side of the path.
Yep.
You will cast Mage Hand in the field just in front of the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know if Vicious Mockery will work on a flower. I'm not trying to kill it with words. I'm just trying to be a cunt. Excuse my language. And I will say to them, yeah,
Gotta be a new t-shirt that Chris makes.
you mock winter, but this frost will kill you. And I will rip them up from the ground with Vicious Mockery, just bam, 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 all the way up the path, and rip them from the soil. And I would like to deliver them back to me, please.
You do so. Oh. The flowers say nothing.
Are they screaming? Do I hear anything?
You hear nothing.
Perfect. I will shake and flick the dirt off the roots, kind of like neaten them up a little bit, and I will take them back to our friend group. I will go over to Tom.
Before we head back, I'll just be like, I'll be like, before we head back, I'll be like, oh, that's not a crime, that's justice. But then I'll be like, before we go, I'll give some pumpkin seeds. I'll be like, balance.
All right, into the mage hand.
Yeah, to put where the flowers came out of.
And I will, before we go, I will float the mage hand back, and I will just plant pumpkins with the little
in the spring zone.
Yep, right in front of the path, in the spring zone. Fucking chaos. Let's do it.
That poor ecosystem.
Imagine how big those pumpkins will be to the pixies.
They'll be feed them for years.
Everything.
They can make them into houses.
Am I able to tell where Pinecone is while we're doing this?
Yeah, you can see the stump that he was, because you can see where the Ferris was, and he's behind the stump behind there, and you can see his little head.
I'll ask Fable. Can you give Pinecone a pumpkin? With the mange head.
Mange? The mange?
Is there a grown pumpkin?
Yeah, I have a grown pumpkin.
Did you tell them that? Did you tell them that his name is Pinecone?
If I didn't, I do right now. To Fable.
First of all, how heavy is that pumpkin? More than 10 pounds?
I'm sure I've got one that'll suit 10 pounds.
Secondly, how do we get the pumpkin through the fence? Are you lobbing it over and I'm trying to catch it with the mage hand? Is that like...
I don't know. What's the easiest way we can do this, DM?
DM, how do we get a pumpkin?
How tall is this fence?
The fence for you guys is literally up to like waist height. It's
Yeah,
literally just a wooden like.
Oh, okay. So you can just put it on the. Okay,
Yeah.
I will load it over to pumpkin, to Pinecone.
And then I'll shout to Pinecone, Pinecone, food, and he can have a pumpkin.
Pumpkin tries his best to devour this pumpkin.
He'll figure it out. It's fine.
It's kind of involved just
We'll
smushing
make
his face.
Such a mess.
And you see he'll look up to you, and there's just like pumpkin goo everywhere. He shakes his head as the pumpkin piece, like, cause pumpkin, I can't remember what it's called, like the pulp of pumpkin just flies into all directions, hitting
Okay.
some of the pixie places, hitting some of the trees. One hits a squirrel in the face.
They're not that messy. He's not that messy.
You're on mute, Joe.
So I
Behind
am.
action.
Thank you. Yeah, getting hit with a pumpkin seed at high velocity when you're that small would be like a trebuchet ballista. That would be awful. Yeah. Just-
It's mainly the pulp though, it's not so much the seeds at the moment because he hasn't gotten that far.
It's not that big a pumpkin.
Yes.
A flat can flew around the corner at me in the wind the other week and almost literally final destinationed me. So I can't imagine what a pumpkin seed would be like if you're like that big. Yeah, I'll leave the Pixie Kingdom, head back to our friends. I'll head back over to Tok, and I will split the wildflowers in half. I will take Tok's hand, put half of them in there, and I will just say, "They speak no more." And then I will turn to Century and I will give her the rest of the flowers, but nicely like a posy, not menacingly like a threat.
Bloodlust, yeah. Thank you, but you didn't have to kill them. Are they dead?
They're not
They don't
speaking
scream.
anymore. They didn't scream.
Well, I suppose they were awful.
Mean
Cunts,
is
as you
mean,
said.
cruel is cruel.
Thank you very much.
Where did you get flowers? These are lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jelly Bean
Aw.
Starfish.
We can
Jelly-
finish with Jelly Bean Starfish. That's done. It's
Jelly
stable.
Bean Starfish. Fable.
I've had
thank you,
enough
man.
names in this lifetime. I've had enough names in this carnival. Jelly Bean Starfish is not
Your favourite.
not
Oh,
one.
My apologies.
Okay, Jelly, I understand. It's perfectly fine.
I'm not even kidding, that's literally the name on the list. Like,
I'm
the
going to have an
names,
aneurysm.
the names on the list are literally Bright Mite, Cobweb, Cotton Candy, Dimple, Jellybean Starfish, Pudding, Puddle Mud, and Toad Hop.
I would so rather have been Toad Hop.
Yeah, Jelly Bean Starfish is visceral. Another one.
Yeah, you don't want to be murdered by jellyfish starfish. That's just embarrassing.
It's true. Got ripped out of the ground by Jelly Bean Starfish. Man.
So should we head to the lake?
Yes.
To the lake.
Yeah.
Kind of. Where's that on the map? Yeah.
Top left.
Top left.
Yeah, we
lovely.
just got to move up by the big top again. Where was the Displacer Beast at?
Oh, Lost and
The one
Found.
that lost
Lost
its
and
cup.
found.
Right, yes. Thank you. I really want to find his cup.
So y'all are heading to the
Silver Song Lake.
Silver Song Lake? Okay.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
I'm not leading.
No, I'll go.
I'm guessing no more will we have to worry about Fable trying to lead anything anywhere.
Nope.
So, you guys managed to get there quite easily, and you see that there is a layer of mist which gathers near the banks of this shimmering lake. And near its center is a mermaid which lounges in a giant bowl. She's singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water coalesces its magical sculptures which whirl around her as she performs. And I will on screen if I can bring it back. She looks like...
Found it.
I have to scroll for years. Stupid alphabetical order. It'll be in the chat on Foundry. forge, whatever it is.
Foundry.
So this is she.
Okay. Cool.
She's got a lovely voice.
And it's very enticing. As she swims around the bowl, and as she swims in circles, the water itself rises up in a little cyclone and splashes to the sides. She performs this little water show. And from where you are, you can approach. There is a walkway that you can approach her bowl that she's in.
So is she in the water?
No, she's in the bowl.
Yeah, on
Oh, sorry.
the
Like,
side
yeah.
of the lake.
No, the bowl is in the water. So
Okay.
she's yeah, it's like
Okay,
on the
got it.
lake. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a little tower in a hamster cage.
Yeah.
So she can come up out of the lake into the bowl and then
Yeah.
go back down into the lake. Cool.
Got it. It's not like
That's a
she's
good
stuck
description.
in the bowl
Yeah,
right
thank you.
next to the lake. Like,
Brain was
haha,
trying to-
you can't leave.
Yeah, that is actually exactly how it is. So she can do that. My brain was just like, how to describe? She is a
So
hamster.
So she's not trapped.
No.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Suppose we'll
Cool.
mooch over and have a word.
Have a word. So as she sees you all approach, she kind of looks at you and puts her webbed hand against the glass and smiles at you all.
You alright?
Yeah. She smiles and does a spin backwards. I guess technically a backflip.
She does a backflip. It was only a matter of time. We've had another backflip.
Another backflip. And she kind of looks at you and just says, and she will swim down underneath the bowl, pop up at the side, and come out of the water as her fin, which is kind of like her head, actually, like flops to the side as it escapes the water. Yes. Hello, are you a guest here? Not many approach me.
Oh. Why not?
Many are scared. Fear that I am Siren, here to entice them to their deaths.
Are you?
No. The most I can do is control the water. And
That's
occasionally
fun.
the quippers.
The Quippers.
The quippers, yes. Who live in the lake.
What's a Quipper?
Quipper is an angry looking piranha fish.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Yeah.
We're friends of Tingle.
Candlefoot.
Yes, Candlefoot. Tingle.
Oh. Is she looks very like reluctant to kind of talk about him. Is he okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we've left him better than we found him, but okay is probably a deeper question.
Yeah. The kid needs therapy.
And a change of clothes.
What's happened to him?
We got him his voice back.
Hmm.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. That's good. I'm glad he has his voice back.
Oh no.
Were you the one who
Right.
stole it in the first place?
Do not believe her at all.
Can I ask her if you were the one that stole it in the first place while checking every bit of her face for any kind of tell?
Yeah,
I'm
all of us are like
inciting
this.
Yeah.
Why would I steal his voice? He
Maybe to stop him from harassing you?
because he's desperately in love with you and he wants to spend all his time with you. And I'm sure he talks and talks and talks, and it's not like you can really escape his affections, maybe.
No, I love him. And if you want to
Oh,
make an
well.
insight check about that, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, yeah. 26.
Whoa, beastly. Better than me. I
21.
rolled a 2.
Looking at her
Oh.
face and everything, when she says that she loves him, her features do soften, expressing that she is telling the truth.
Well,
Okay,
this
that was the
changes
complete
everything.
opposite of what I.
But- We asked him to freshen up before coming to see you.
He looked a bit
Disheveled.
yeah.
Snotty.
He's coming here?
Yeah.
Eventually, I don't know. Well, he didn't give us a time.
Is he?
I think he's
Not
got a lot
supposed-
of cleaning up to do. He looked a real mess.
Glitter everywhere, like
Yeah, lots of glitter.
snot, like
He also
glitter
fell over
glue all
some
over his
real
face.
mud on him too.
Is that okay? That he
Sorry, that was
discovered?
me.
Why would he be coming back here after what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
He stood me up.
When was that?
He told me to meet him before the circus began, and I thought he was going to propose, but he never showed up.
Oh.
Well- A mischievous Kenku did steal his voice.
What
we
do
recovered.
you mean? Before the circus started, do you mean like today?
Mhm.
Do I know what she means by that?
Yeah,
Does she mean like
basically today, yeah.
today? Okay, cool.
Yeah, before like everything kind of.
Okay, not like 3,000 years ago.
No.
When before the circus started.
Well, I don't think that was his intention.
I don't
He was
know.
quite distraught when we came across him. Very sad. All he could think about was you.
You telling the truth there, Nicholas?
I would be, wouldn't I?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how you yeah, that's how he looked, isn't it?
And like her tail kind of like splashes around a little bit more as she's like sat there kind of contemplating. And as she like kind of like leans against the dock where you guys are standing. Suddenly from the crowd, someone throws a potato at her.
Can I catch it?
Yeah. What?
You can
What can
make
I do?
Yeah, I will let that shit hit me in the face before it hits her.
Dope monk shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can make a dex save.
Deck save.
Hey, Giffen the wolf, wood elf in the chat. We are good. We're playing D&D.
It is underneath the thing. Come on, tell me. 16.
16?
Yes.
As you catch it, it splatters in your hand. So now you have like slightly old, rotting potato.
Can I see who threw it?
You can roll me a perception.
Can we look as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only a 12 for my perception. I'm not. I miss rain.
25.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, there you go. Only got
I'm
11.
17.
I'm taking Century up on their offer and climbing up on their back to have a look, and I've just traced back where the potato came from, and someone's scuttling off into the crowd. I hope. I've got a vantage point. Otherwise, I would just see knees.
This
love
is true. Tok, did you roll the highest? You do see a rather drunken man with his friends who is like, "You suck at singing!" Ah!
Do you point them out, Talk?
That's your bastard.
And you can
Yeah.
see Palasha kind of sink further into the lake.
What happens if people die here?
Well, generally, they
DM.
die.
They. I'm asking the DM. Do they wake up back at home, or are they dead? Do I know?
Generally, they die.
Okay, cool. I'll dial the plans back a little. And I will scream Burley at the top of my lungs. if
You
that's
what?
As Fable screams Burley and I'm like coming down, I've got like potato mush from catching the thing. Can I like go down
Slap.
and then like in the same motion pull a pumpkin out and lob it and be like Burley that one as the,
Yeah.
and lob the pumpkin
Yes.
back at Drunk Man.
He's like a fucking game summon. You like snap your fingers and fucking Burley just comes up the lake like Jason.
I imagine that
Fucking mask on.
yeah. I imagine that all of Fable's friends are probably quite used to like running when they hear her screaming.
Yeah. Just hear a boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
there we go.
I'm very much here for this pumpkin shuriken action.
Yeah.
I still
I
wanted to
imagine
come up
it
the
hitting
lake.
the guy in the head, smashing like halfway, but you know like when
Oh
a
my God.
basketball goes round a hoop, it just like spinning around his head like a cartoon.
Are we literally smashing pumpkins?
Yeah.
Just one.
In...
Tengen Top and Pumpkin Lagan.
Okay.
Point to that.
So, are you making an attack roll there, Nick?
You tell me, DM. I mean, I am throwing this pumpkin with a force.
If it is an attack roll, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Fucking God! Roll it as if it's an unarmed attack. Because it's technically an improvised weapon. So
And then add a D4.
You
this
guys
is
are
how. This is how. Everything
savage. This is how I
goes to
lose my
shit.
job.
This is how you get cast to the, you get
So-
cast to the fucking shadow roll.
Before I even get to the bless, it's a dirty 20, and then it's now a 24 because I asked
Yes.
the monk to do
Yeah.
an unarmed strike.
Can you please roll
Oh, okay.
damage?
You're just gonna take his
Damage
head
from-
off.
Damage for pumpkin.
I mean, what?
The
Does he also
first
get extra
attack
damage
roll.
for insult?
That's like what,
Fucking attack
3d8
roll.
bludgeoning damage or something.
Couldn't be any
It's
other
a-
way.
It's only 4. It's only 4. I rolled low.
Insult more than injury.
Yeah, but that would half kill me, Nick, and I'm a boss. It's like a normal fucking dude. He's dead.
We just hear the Street Fighter noise coming from the crowd.
Oh,
I pulled the
Oh.
punch a little bit. It's not full force.
and there's pumpkin.
just enough for the pumpkin to go.
As the pumpkin hits the sky, you see the pumpkin go right through the top part of his head and hit something lower down. And the image begins to shimmer slightly. And for those who are, I'm guessing you're all
Shenanigans.
staring at it.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking mannequin. I don't have
said
mannequins like that in my-
shenanigans.
Oh, shenanigans. I thought you said mannequins. I'm like, we're not having mannequins in this fucking game. I hate mannequins.
Of all the
Shenanigans.
things, it's gonna be a mannequin.
Yep.
A mannequin.
Can you imagine that plot twist?
Or
An animated broom.
yeah.
It's just
What
a
an arm
pumpkin
on that
top
mannequin.
of the fucking top of
Pumpkin
the
on the top of a broom and it just slides down really slowly.
Revenge.
Right, what is it, DM? What is it? What is it?
You see a frog-like being
Oh
whose
my God.
eyes are popping slightly out of its skull as it looks at all of you with pumpkin goo dripping down its skull. As it stares at you,
Well, that's
And-
not right.
turns into nothingness.
What? Fucking what?
What
Do I-
was that?
Do I
And
know
that's
what the
where
fuck
we're
that
gonna
was?
end the session.
God.
Kermit the
Yeah.
fuck?
DM, no.
Yeah.
Just 5 more minutes, DM,
No.
please. Please, Mum, 5 more minutes
I
before
can't,
bedtime.
I can't leave y'all hanging.
I don't
Why,
wanna go to
DM?
bed.
Why?
Oh my god, that was so
My face
ridiculous.
hurts from laughing from this fucking session.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
The fucking shenanigans.
This is what every session of Strahd was like, Joe. It was just
I love
absolute
it.
nonsense.
Strahd, meant to be dark, depressing game.
No. No.
Can I just honestly settle down and say, as a lawful good character, I definitely didn't agree with Nick throwing a pumpkin as a weapon. However,
Just keeping it in there.
as a lawful good character, I also believe in justice and therefore indirectly agree with the plan of throwing a pumpkin at the dude.
It's
As a
okay.
lover of justice.
You're not a paladin. Your oath is still good.
Fine.
Good is a perspective.
Yes,
Wow.
greater
Why do
good
you went
for
with
the
pumpkin?
greater
Because
good.
I was gonna dissonant whispers the guy, and that's 3d6.
I mean, you've already vicious mockeryed a fucking flower.
I did. I killed them all too.
You did.
And I don't regret it.
I don't. I don't regret it one bit.
Me getting be bitchy flowers. It's always fun.
Yep.
So
You destroyed them. Yeah, that's good. I mean,
Hey, listen.
I've got a
listen,
handful of
technically,
flowers now.
They still
Sorry.
have their roots. You could totally attach them to you on the cape and drag them around with you for the rest of your life, and they have to listen to your bullshit, and you can't listen to them because you can't hear them, but they can hear you, maybe.
That is
That's-
sick.
evil. I love it.
That is a great way for you to collect local plants in nature and also any flowers that piss me off.
And honestly, they might be useful, so I might mess around with some medicine and alchemy and just take little bits of them off and see if they
You're
have
going to
any.
slowly flay them alive.
They're flowers.
Yeah.
But you're
They
the
have
lawful
skin.
good one.
Yeah.
You're going to use their parts
like-
for potions.
I'm like the fungal Mengele. I'm not. For the greater good.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
I'm just be thankful I haven't tried to heal any of you guys yet. Nick, your ankle was close. I'm
With what?
excited.
Fungus? I'm so
Fungus,
nervous.
mud,
Bit.
elbow grease, whatever gets the job
literal
done.
elbow grease. Your
Mm.
elbows are really greasy.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
I'm sure there's some kind of species that you can harvest elbow grease from.
Probably. Displacer greased.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
Right,
think I think we should leave because I want to eat pizza because I've written pizza
Yeah.
accidentally twice in my notes.
Nick, I know next week you might be doing something. I don't know if you're
What?
going to be back home in time.
I think Elle is. Oh no, wait, that's Tuesday.
No, next weekend I should be good. Anything I plan. If I didn't take out this session on the thing, it's just in the morning.
Oh, it's just in the morning.
yeah.
Okay.
If we start at 6, I should be more than good. So
Okay, yeah. Do you guys want to start 5 or 6 next time? 'Cause I'm fine with 6 again.
We can do this off stream.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Great.
well,
Oh,
Thank
we're
you
still
everyone
streaming.
For joining us.
We
Yes,
are.
it's been fantastic.
we are.
Yeah.
That's part of D&D, trying to organise it.
Perfect house.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Please do not forget to go visit our sponsor, deathdesignco.com,
Ciao.
to get and use code BEYOND to get some money off his amazing products. And you can visit my store of Cross and Wonders on Etsy to also get 10% off with code BEYOND. Please do go and check out Mountain Caller's new album. I'm guessing it's like everywhere you can go stream.
On every platform, Spotify,
Every platform,
iTunes,
everything. Go
Church
like
Road
them,
Records
love them.
to get albums, physical albums.
Yes.
They're pink and they're blue, t-shirts. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
exactly.
Next week. Wah!
Yeah, see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.